In Sudan, women do not get as many rights, but what is even worse is that there have been 131 cases of rape, but that is only documented. Women are usually getting raped around 8 years old and above, and that has been a problem for many years. And yes, this is a major issue, but these women are getting hurt, and they have no one to turn to because all men are in power and they do not care. It is difficult to compare that we now seeing women in South Sudan who have been getting raped in the conflict 5 times in the last 9 years. Just imagine what it means to be raped by multiple armed men, pick yourself up for the sake of your children, and then for it to happen again, and again, said Yoko Sumi. My name is Amara, and I live in Sudan with my 4 sisters, 2 brothers, and my mom and my dad. You are probably wondering why I have a lot of siblings. It is because in my country, you want men in your family because men have more power. My father wanted all boys, but my mom had to keep on having children because, well, none of us were boys. My father is a straight man. He wanted things done, and I think he considers me a part of the family, but I do not think he considers me a meaningful part, simply because I'm a girl. My mother says I'm an equal part of the family, but I simply do not think that's true. She also says that I do as much as my brothers do, but I don't really think that's true either. I hate how the only way I can do something is if I wear pants, grow a beard, and I did not tell you. For women, it's a crime to wear pants, and if you get caught wearing pants, you get arrested and you have to stay in a jail cell for 4 days, and you have to pay a fine to 10,000 pounds, which is about $1,500 US. When my mom had me, my sisters told me that my father was not pleased that I was a female, but I can't change that. My father also wanted 4 boys, as I said before, but that is why I have so many siblings. In my country, Sudan, most kids don't go to school because the boys are too busy working and the girls are too busy getting the house ready for when the men come home. My family is not very smart because, as I said, none of us go to school. But sometimes my dad brings home books with the last of the money that we have to give to the boys. And sometimes when they're not looking, I read them because I want to know more than just what I know. My mom also thinks that I shouldn't be reading the books, and she also said she had a dream once. She wanted to be an engineer, and I thought that was so cool, but shortly after, basically, her dreams got smushed like mine did. I was supposed to go to school, but then people told me that I shouldn't know anything else other than helping out with the house and helping with children. I thought that was really messed up, but I had to listen to them because they were in higher power than me. A most common place for people to sell things because, well, there aren't many other job opportunities for less fortunate and less smart people is farming and selling things from the farm. It is really cool in town because I get to see all the good things from the farm and all the treats that people are selling. Of course, I never get anything because we're less fortunate, but I love looking at stuff. I also have to say that the average IQ in Sudan is 71%, and it's not very high because, as I said, no kid really goes to school unless they're rich. But on the other hand, which is good, I also learned how to make fish and beans. I'm really excited about this because I got to learn how to make a traditional dish that almost everyone knows how to make. It is really cool to me, as I said before, because I can make it for my family and for my family comes to visit. It is really one of the major problems that women are treated differently. As a girl/woman, I'm speaking for all of the community. When we are seen more as housewives and not able to go to school and we are told we are not good enough, should be a crime in itself. But then, on top of that, we are forced to do things that we do not want to do. One time, my mom made some rice for my dad, and he freaked out and slapped her. We were crying. It was one of the worst days of my life. And then, all that the women go through in the country, we still have to put up with helping our children that some of us didn't even want, but we had to have. And I think it's insane that we are forced to do these things even though we didn't even want to in the first place. So I am asking, not tell it, I am asking to raise an awareness for this crime. I also want to say that there is not a solution for this crime yet. But with any luck, we will announce this is a problem enough so that we can have some changes.